Alright guys, so before we dive into the very first shade, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my Hoola bronzer, and this is what I'm gonna use to just set the concealer. Alright guys, so now that my eyelid is all set, like you guys know, I'm gonna do one eye off camera, one eye on camera, just to save some time. So this is completely your choice right here. I put a side of tape on my face, because on the side of my eyes, because really want that lifted wing shape, because my eyes droop down, so I really want to give that illusion that my eyes are lifted. So it's completely your choice if you want to go with a round eyeshadow look or a winged out one. It's all up to you, girl. So now we can finally dive into the palette. Thank God. What I can say about natural makeup looks is that it's very, very hard to kind of like stick to that natural makeup look, because as a makeup artist you want to just go as in as possible. But I just gotta, that's my problem. I just gotta always keep in mind that I am doing a natural look to be able to achieve that natural look. So I'm gonna stay more in the lighter brownish ranges of this palette. So the very first shade that I will be going in with today is this shade right here. Unfortunately, this palette doesn't have any names, so I can't put it up on the screen or tell you guys, but this is the very first shade that we'll be going in with today. Alright guys, so with that shade that I just showed you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start from where my tape ends and find my crease and just do windshield wiper motions and buff out as I go. So like this is windshield wiper motions, and then I buff out like this, just so that the tape can get that shape. Oh, I love that color already. I honestly love Revolution products. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about Makeup Revolution. So I'm just gonna keep applying this color until my desired deepness, I guess you can say. That's how I like to work with makeup. I like to pick up the product like at a time and just put as much as I want, like as much as I desire. That's why I'm not like I'm not amazed with pigment eyeshadows, because I really like to work like as I go. Now with a new brush, the shade I'm gonna go in with is this one right here. So with that next shade that I picked up, I'm just going to go, like literally go right over the shade that I just used, the shade that I just buffed out, and I'm gonna do the same exact motions. Windshield wipers and then buff it out. But I'm staying on my crease. Alright guys, now the next step that we're going to do is not a shade. It's just going to be to cut the crease of my eyelid right in the front right here, and then set it again with the Hoola bronzer. So let's go ahead and do those steps now. Alright guys, now the one step that I want to share with you guys is something that I've never tried before, but it looks so good when I see, I don't know if you guys follow the girl that I'm talking about right now, but her name is Erica Perla. She's actually Cardi B's makeup artist, and she does this one trick that is so bomb, but I'm kind of scared to do it because I've never done it, but I'm gonna try it anyway because I'm that impulsive, if that's what impulsive means. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab an angled brush like this, like the one I used or that you use to fill in your eyebrows, and I'm just going to create a eyeliner with eyeshadow on the bottom of my lid. So doing this little part is just gonna give you kind of like that sexiness of the look. Oh, now I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off camera, and we will continue with this makeup look. Alright guys, so I'm back with the other eye all done, and I also have my lashes on. I'm really feeling this look. I'm digging it. It's exactly kind of like, I want it to be way more natural, but it's still cute. It came out very similar to what I had in mind, so I'm happy about that. So now the very next step that we're gonna do is we already primed and moisturized, everything is already soaked in, and now we're gonna go ahead and just spritz ourselves with some Morphe setting spray and add our foundation. So let's get it. Now I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer in illuminating, and if you guys been watching my videos, you guys know that I love to glow under my foundation, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this as foundation, kind of, before I go in with my actual foundation for the day. So while I blend this out with my beauty blender, I decided to go ahead and just answer some questions on Instagram. This is like an Instagram app, like one of those filters that have like little questions. I just want to answer a few because it's kind of fun. I was doing this the other night. It was so much fun. All right guys, so let's go ahead and pick a question while we buff this out. Okay, so the very first question is, what's my dream car? So I don't know much about cars, so I'm gonna go with a brand. I really enjoy looking at Range Rovers. They always catch my eye. So I believe that I will definitely have a Range Rover one of these days. Well, not one of these days. In the near future, I will have a Range Rover. I would like an all black one with beige interior, a panoramic roof, you know, all that good sexy stuff. So let's answer another one. So let's pick another question. Sorry guys. Okay, we're talking about dreams here. Why not? Reaching our goals. So my dream job, woo, I think about this all the time. That's why I take a deep breath. My biggest dream job would have to be to get discovered from doing my makeup on myself and being able to be somebody else's makeup artist, because I'm not good with spotlight. I'm not good with being on stage. I'm not good with, like, I can speak to a group of people or to an individual, but it's really hard for me to speak to thousands of people and stuff like that. So like me doing this YouTube and trying to do more with social media, it's not for me to be the spotlight. It's honestly for me to just gain some type of exposure and some type of like you know, knowledge on being not an influencer. I'm not trying to be an influencer. I'm just trying to be a girl that, you know, wants to put herself out there, because I know that a lot of girls can relate to me. So my dream job would definitely have to be somebody else's makeup artist. The foundation that I'm gonna go in with is the full coverage CoverGirl Matte Ambition foundation, and I really love this foundation. I feel like people sleep on drugstore products, so let's go ahead and give it a quick shake. And back to my beauty blender, and I'm gonna go ahead and just blend this out. Wow, look at that foundation, guys. It is so beautiful, and it applies, oh my god, like a cloud. It is so lightweight. I love it so much. Like, I always reach for this foundation when I really want my makeup to come out bomb. Let's do one more. How many kids do you want? Okay, so initially I wanted just one child. I don't know, I guess it's the millennial in me. But as I got older, I'm 24 now, so as I got older, I changed my mind, and I decided that I really want 2 kids. And obviously, like, you have to be thankful for whatever God gives you when a woman is pregnant, but I would really love to have a boy and a girl, just to have the best of both worlds. But I'm gonna be happy with whatever God gives me. But if I lived in a perfect world, I would want a boy and a girl, so I would want a total of just 2 kids. But let's see what the future holds. And for today's concealer, we're gonna go in with the ColourPop concealer, and this one is in shade Dark 40. I've always been this shade. This is the second time I actually caught me this concealer. It's very affordable. But before I go ahead and apply the powder contour, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my powder under my eyes, because my eyes crease very quickly no matter what concealer I use. Alright guys, so to apply my powder underneath my eye and everywhere else I'm gonna add powder today, I'm gonna go ahead and use one of these. I'm gonna let the camera focus. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of these to apply my powder because this really makes a difference. Alright guys, so to contour my nose, I'm gonna go ahead and use an angled brush like this. Yeah, let it focus. An angled brush like that. And I'm gonna go in using my Morphe palette, my Morphe highlight and contour palette, and I'm gonna go in with the color Enemy, which is this one right here. Alright guys, now I'm just gonna go ahead and bake it, and by bake it I mean just put powder as close to the edges of your nose as you can. And I'm gonna have my brush angled this way instead of this way. I'm gonna have it angled this way. And I'm just gonna work right underneath the powder. And I love to deepen up my contour to my desire. Alright guys, now I'm gonna go in with my Morphe setting spray one last time. And the reason I didn't apply highlighter today is because I did want a nice soft matte look. So I decided to not apply any highlighter, but it's totally up to you guys. If you want to apply highlighter, go ahead and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? If you want to recreate this look or whatever. Give it a good spritz. This will definitely make your skin look like skin after all that powder I applied. So now that we are all completely done with this look, I just wanted to tell you guys something throughout this whole video, but I decided to wait until the end. Do not get discouraged about the time that we are going through right now in life. It is a very scary time. It's a scary world. It's a scary world all the time, but it's very scary now because it is affecting not just us, not just you, but every single person in this world. The same thing that I'm getting put through in this world, you are going through it as well. Strictly just talking about the COVID. So if your family is going through this, as well as mine, I actually have somebody in the hospital right now fighting for their life. But if you are going through this, I would just like to let you know that don't get discouraged. Things don't get bad forever. I don't want to be the one to come and tell you that things are going to get bad before they get better, but they're not going to stay bad forever. So go ahead and get up, take a shower, clean your room, meditate, do your makeup, do your hair, you know, just make yourself feel a little bit better. Watch a movie. You know, I know that sometimes watching a movie could be a little bit lonely, especially when you're by yourself. Trust me, I can tell you, I can talk about it all day, but I don't want to get anybody down anymore. So thank you guys so much for coming to watch this video. I had such a good time. It was such a fun look. You guys can go ahead and subscribe, comment, and like on this video. Also follow me on my Instagram so that you guys can catch the pictures that I put up on this makeup look. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching and see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye guys.